Don't forget the doc. Several network participants recently called into Dr. Rick Wright's Old School Sundays radio show. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, from New York City, the world's greatest public relations executive, superstar brother, on faculty at New York University, Professor Donald Singletary, rich, famous, and living in New York City in luxury. How you doing, Donald?
Okay, Rick Wright, how you doing? Hello to Syracuse. Hey, we got the big game tomorrow night, huh?
Big game, man. Georgetown, Syracuse. In fact, Sean McDonough will be the ESPN crew. And, of course, Sean is a graduate of the SI Newhouse School of Public Communications, along with Jay Billis, who we tried to recruit to Syracuse years ago, but he went to Duke. And, of course, Bill Rafferty. So the frontline team will be here, probably about 30,000 people. And Syracuse, Georgetown, man. What a big-time basketball game tomorrow night. Hey, the Diva with Dirt is in the studios, Donald. Young lady, master's degree. She's working on in the SI Newhouse School of Public Communications. Undergraduate degree, North Carolina Central University, Durham, North Carolina. And a member of the Delta Sigma Theta. And she is...
Right here, Terrence Simmons. How you doing?
Okay, how are you doing? North Carolina, Tar Heel.
Oh, yeah, Tar Heel State.
Okay. Look, those are my roots. My family came from North Carolina.
Okay, what part?
Bladenboro and Wilmington.
Okay. On the coast. All right.
Absolutely.
That's great.
You want to buy any property, by the way?
In a couple years, definitely had to give you a call.
He's got that oceanfront property now. Big view of the Atlantic Ocean, man. I'm telling you. Yes, indeed. Big old highs to Manesia, Cole, and everybody down in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Also to the incredible Bias family. The Bias family, the relatives and ancestors of Dr. John Henry Bias, second president of Elizabeth City State University, and my adopted mom down in Raleigh, North Carolina, Mrs. Lillian Bias. Yes, indeed, Abrams and all who are checking out the radio show this afternoon. And by the way, they got a big estate on the Outer Banks of North Carolina called Bias Shores, man, up from Duck, North Carolina, Donald.
All right. So hey, listen, you know, on this great day when we got the Jets winning, and Syracuse won yesterday, and we got them tomorrow. But I do have to say, you know, we lost yet another one, Rick.
Another brother gone there.
His name was Robert Squirrel Lester, original member of the Shylights.
Yes, the Shylights from Chicago, Illinois, man.
Absolutely. Marshall Thompson, now the leader of Shylights and an original member, announced it yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, and he said that they'd been together. He died... Lester died at age 67 this past Thursday in Chicago.
Oh, man, Lester the Shylights is dead.
Yeah, he got his nickname Squirrel. You know why?
Why, Squirrel,
when he was a small boy in Mississippi, he loved to climb up trees.
Kenny Dees would love that one, man.
So they called him Squirrel. But he grew up also in Chicago. He was together when the group first formed. They modeled themselves on the Flamingos and the Spaniels and the old classic doo-wop groups.
Yes.
And originally, he and Eugene Record, who was the original lead singer, who since passed away also, they had a singing group, and they wound up at one of those singing shows together, and they decided, well, let's merge our groups, and that's how they became the Shylights.
Oh, Donald, you are full of information. I got to get the Shylights on in the 5 o'clock hour and do some dedications to a great group from Chicago, Illinois. Have you seen her?
Oh, some great, and just some great songs. You know, they first came to the Apollo in 1969 when they were first starting to pop. I think their big years were from around 1971. I guess through the whole decade of the 70s, they were hot.
Oh, yes, the Shylights, man. Dynamite group, and we'll get some Shylights on, man. I'm telling you, oh, man, you always give me great news of great African-American R&B singers who have died and gone to heaven. And it's great news because they made a great contribution and their music is still here, but that's another story.
Absolutely. Well, they need to get their props. You know that.
Yes, indeed. We're going to give it to them, too, Donald. Hey, Donald, stay on the line on the 4 o'clock funk hour, man.
I sure will.
I got to pay some bills, man, make some money for Clear Channel Radio. So,
all right, so get to all the Syracuse University alums throughout the world. Checking out Dr. Rick Wright, Power 106.9 Old School Sunday. On a big bad Sunday afternoon, Dr. Rick Wright live and well in Syracuse here at Power 106.9 Radio. Do it.
The network reminds you that you too may call in to Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.